Hi, everybody. Welcome to another live. I know we have lots of updates recently. It's very exciting what's going on here. Um, I wanted to jump in right away, not take up too much of y'all's time, and talk about some delays with some of our orders. Most of our small orders, tips, and all of that have gone out. We have had a back order issue with some of our skincare from Membrane Post Care. They've been out of their microgel minis for quite a while, and I put those in all of the little aftercare kits. So if you got our aftercare skincare bundle, that's why it hasn't shipped yet. But I have a solution. So I'm going to be sending you guys some extra bottles of back bar microgel so that you can put those in little jars, which will be included for your clients for their aftercare. So it will give them plenty, just like the little minis are just not going to have an official label on them. And you'll just pump a little bit of your microgel into the little containers to give to them so that you can get your skincare. I did get an update from Membrane today, but it was not like a solid update. They said they're waiting to hear from their formulators when they're going to get their microgel minis. So they don't even know when they're getting them yet. So I'm tired of waiting for them. I know you guys are too. So we're going to start shipping those aftercare skincare kits with extra back bar microgels and containers that you can put microgel into those little containers for your aftercare kits for your clients. So that's our temporary solution until we get those microgel minis. So I apologize that we're having that back order issue, but I want to make sure I have a solution so you guys get your stuff as soon as possible because I know I get impatient, don't like to wait either. Also, pen update. I should be getting a tracking number today from our Korean shipping logistics partner about when our next batch of pens are coming. I know you guys are waiting patiently. Most of our let's see, all of the black pens, the limited edition Plaxel pens have gone out. So those are either in shipment or have been delivered. And then if you are getting a black Luxe pen, those are on their way to us right now. I suspect that we will have them in a week and then they will all go out. If you are wanting to take advantage of the current pricing, we have 3 pens left to be claimed, and then our pricing will go up for the new Luxe pens. So the new black pens have upgraded hardware inside to make sure that they don't have the overheating issues that they had before. Not all of them had that issue, just some of them did. So there was a few of them. So the manufacturer decided that they wanted to upgrade those parts inside. So those are upgraded, but it's the same exact true plasma technology and same exact amazing pen. With the price increase, we'll be including a lot of stuff in that package that will really help you guys get started with your treatment so you don't have to worry about what extra things you need to buy. There will still be some of that depending on what services you guys plan on offering, but just know that these upgraded packages that are coming are really amazing. They're going to be exciting. So again, we have 3 pens left at our current pricing. And if you want to claim one of those, just visit our website, luxplasma.com or plaxelplasma.com, goes to the same place, and start a chat with Mike on the bottom right of that webpage. And he'll get you all set up and show you how to claim your new Lux device. And yes, if you have any questions, comment and we will get your questions answered. I have a question. Not sure if you should add the serum deal for the free channeling tip. What does the serum do when it is used with Plaxel? So that is exactly what our live is about today, are these skincare serums. So we have a couple of new serums from Korea. So these are Korean skincare serums. I'm super excited about these. Um, this one is the hair booster serums for hair regeneration, hair regrowth. And then this one is the skin booster that can be used immediately after the dot plasma, and it can be used during channeling. The hair booster can be used during scalp channeling, but I'm specifically talking about the skin booster today. Well, actually both, because they both have this very special ingredient in it called PDRN, which is what this live is specifically about today. So PDRN, I'm going to pull up my notes so that, because it's a lot of information. And again, this is being recorded, so this will go into our training so that students have access to this information later. But let me pull up my notes really quick. Okay, so let me get back to my screen, my PDRN, all of my notes that I took over the past several months that I've been helping our manufacturer develop this serum. Anyway, PDRN is polydeoxyribonucleotide. Long word, that's why we call it PDRN for short. And it's basically a compound that is derived from salmon DNA. Now, on our boxes, you will see an ingredient that says sodium DNA. It's the same thing. That is PDRN. They had to label it that way for different customs and FDA stuff. So that's why it says that. It says sodium DNA on the ingredients, but that is what PDRN is. So PDRN, polydeoxyribonucleotide, ribonucleotide, is it's a compound derived from salmon DNA. It's widely used in regenerative medicine, especially in Korea. It's a big there. It's making its way over here. Some of you guys, I'm sure, already use some Korean skincare that has this in it. But it's also used in aesthetics due to its healing and rejuvenating properties. So it has many benefits for skin, for hair, for scalp, which affects the hair. And that's what we're talking about today. So for the skin, it has some amazing tissue regeneration properties and anti-inflammatory properties, collagen stimulating, fibroblast stimulating, all of that, which is why it's really great to put on immediately after doing dot plasma. I don't like to call it fibroblast, but dot plasma, same thing. It is very hydrating. It has brightening benefits, and of course, all of the anti-aging benefits of reducing the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, and just overall rejuvenation, helps with pore size, helps with discoloration issues. Some people have seen improvements with melasma, sun damage, all of that. So specifically with wound healing. So with dot plasma, we are creating a controlled injury, as you know, even with microneedling or microchanneling or plasma channeling, we're creating these controlled injuries, even laser. You can use this after laser too. But the PDRN, there's tons of other ingredients in here that do these things too, but I wanted to highlight PDRN because that's a really hot topic right now in Korean skincare and has made its way over to the US. So it accelerates the healing process by enhancing cellular repair. So it works on a cellular level, and yes, it does get in that deep because of all of the carrier ingredients in our serums that help it get in that deep. It reduces inflammation, and it's amazing for post-procedure recovery where you have created a little bit of trauma, because it really aids in that healing process. I'm also using something called O2 Skin Pro Spray, which is a stabilized form of oxygen, which I'm going to do a whole nother live about that later, but that also is super amazing at aiding in healing and product penetration as well. But anyway, PDRN helps with wound healing. It also helps with hydration. And the way that it helps with hydration is it boosts the hyaluronic acid production in your skin. So you're not just applying hyaluronic acid and hoping that it occludes and leaves some moisture in, or hoping that it penetrates. A lot of hyaluronic acid molecules are really large, but our serums have several different molecule sizes of hyaluronic acid as well as the PDRN, so that you're not only getting hyaluronic acid on your skin topically, but the PDRN is helping your skin to produce it internally as well. So that improves moisture retention, which a lot of somewhat ablative procedures and even ablative procedures can tend to dry out the skin. So that's great. We are improving the hydration of the skin. Where did I go? And of course, we know if the skin is more hydrated, it looks more plump, it looks more youthful. So PDRN is also a huge asset in brightening. So this is great for a couple of different reasons. The obvious reason is reducing pigment in the skin, or an even skin tone rather. The other benefit is preventing discoloration. So it's going to have a prevention benefit as well. PDRN helps to promote cellular turnover, which we know is very beneficial in skincare. We want to help our cells continue to turn over new cells and get rid of old ones, because that is kind of the fountain of youth in skincare. When we're making better, more youthful skin cells to replace the old, that's when we look more youthful. So PDRN helps reduce hyperpigmentation, dark spots, and uneven skin tone by increasing that cellular turnover, or encouraging the increase of cellular turnover. And we have to be really careful about our wording and not make medical claims. So we have to say reduce the appearance of and encourage, and words like that. Although there are many studies that I'm going to post in here, if I can post links. If not, we'll post it when we post the recording. But I have several links to several different studies that prove that PDRN does all of these things. Okay, we talked about brightening. We talked a little bit about anti-aging, but PDRN combats oxidative stress, which is a major aging factor in our skin. Oxidative stress causes a lot of aging, and PDRN can combat oxidative stress. It also combats DNA damage, helps to encourage the repair of DNA, and slow the aging process down, which of course helps to improve texture and skin tone and all of that. So those are the major benefits of that PDRN ingredient inside of our skin boosting serum, which is this one right here. It comes with 10 vials. You can get several treatments out of each vial, although I personally like to use one per client. And then I like to give them, let me show you guys the vials if you haven't seen them yet. They look like this. Here's our hair and here's our skin. And each box comes with 10 of these. And this is 5 milliliters. So it's actually quite a lot. And then each box comes with 2 of these little caps, dropper caps, so that you can not spill everything out of your vials. And then what I like to do is whatever I have left over from a treatment, I like to get one of these little dropper bottles and put it in there and give that to my client and have them use the rest of this throughout the day of their treatment. And then if they have a little bit more, like the next day as well. But usually they'll go through the rest of it that day. And since you are doing some channeling, you're going to have these open channels for the next hour, couple hours, depending on however quickly your client's healing progression is. So I like to give them this professional serum to continue to apply throughout the day, after their treatment. If they happen to still maintain those open channels, they're still going to be getting these amazing benefits of the serum throughout the rest of the day after their treatment. So that's why I like to give them the rest of their serum. If you're buying a box at full price at $175, then your cost is $17.50. If you are getting into our wholesale program, that cost per treatment comes down. I can't remember exactly how much it is because we had to rework that entire system. It was kind of a disaster, but we're working on it. We'll get that released as soon as possible. We're hoping by the end of the week. Yeah, Mike is working on that right now. So that is what they look like. And again, you can get several treatments out of one vial if you prefer to do it that way. You can do that. What else was I just saying? I just lost my train of thought. But that is that's the skin serums. Just to touch on some of the other ingredients, there are several different peptides and plant extracts in here. Several types of hyaluronic acid with several different molecule sizes, like I talked about, so that you're getting the benefits of having it topically and having it penetrate. What else did I want to touch on? I wanted to touch on the PDRN today, but we did another live where I talked about all of the other ingredients and all of the amazing benefits that they have. So there's several different peptides, botanical extracts, and then, like I said, the hyaluronic acid, and there's a ton of other ingredients too that I can't memorize all of them because I just can't memorize all of them. But we have another live about it. It is in our training platform, and I'll continue to do ingredient deep dives on our lives as we continue on. But that was PDRN and how it affects skin. So I wanted to talk about how the PDRN affects scalp and hair as well. So some of this is going to overlap, but to talk about scalp first, again, so PDRN repairs damaged scalp tissue. So it has that cell regeneration property, just like it does if you're applying it to your face or skin or body anywhere. It helps the cells repair themselves. And so that helps to repair damaged scalp tissue, which if you guys are doing a lot of styling and using lots of products, your scalp is getting some damage. And then, of course, since PDRN has that anti-aging effect on skin and you have skin on your scalp, that's what it is, it's providing all of the same anti-aging benefits to the scalp as it is to your face. So it's also anti-inflammatory, which is great because we are doing some channeling. If you do microneedling in the scalp or you do injections in the scalp, this is a great serum to apply afterwards because that PDRN does help with inflammation, helps to calm the inflammation down and get the skin and the scalp in a state of healing as soon as possible. So the PDRN can also help alleviate scalp irritation. So those of your clients that have itchy scalps, it can help with that. Anyone that has sensitivity in their scalp, it can help with that too, because that's an inflammation response. So PDRN enhances the absorption of other beneficial ingredients as well. So that's why our manufacturer picked all of the different ingredients that they did so that they all work together synergistically to penetrate. So you get the most benefit you possibly can from the ingredients in the serum. And let's see, what else? Let's see. So PDRN stimulates hair follicles. I don't know how I skipped that, but that's like one of the most important parts of the hair regeneration is PDRN does stimulate the hair follicles. So it enhances the blood flow so that the hair follicles are more oxygenated and so that any nutrients in your blood are getting to the follicles much more efficiently. So that's why it's also very important to be encouraging your clients to take high quality supplements. And I'll post a link for the supplements that I recommend. They are called isotonics. And it's like they have all of these studies behind these supplements and their absorption rate. And it's like 95% or higher in the absorption rate of these supplements. So you're not just peeing your supplements out and wasting them, you're actually absorbing them. So that's why I recommend these. There's one called Beauty Blend that's amazing for hair, skin, nails. It's mostly for skin. They have a vitamin C that I highly encourage if you're doing dot plasma or fibroblast to aid in healing. And they have an amazing collagen, and there's a couple of others that are escaping my mind at the moment that are very good for skin and hair health. But the vitamin C and the beauty blend are the ones that I recommend the most. Yes, and then any links that I'm wanting to post will be in the description of the recording of this video. And the recording is going to be posted in our online training in a section called live streaming. And that's where all of our live streams will be if you guys want to refer back to this or any of our other live trainings that we do. So the PDRN, because it is bringing more oxygen and nutrients to the hair follicles, that will strengthen the hair roots and encourage growth. We talked about scalp health. It helps with scalp health by reducing inflammation, promoting tissue repair, and it can help with like mild dermatitis of the scalp, dandruff issues can help with, and it just overall creates a healthier environment for hair growth. And then, of course, it reduces hair loss. So those of your clients who are thinning, shedding a lot of hair, especially those who have had COVID, PDRN is a great ingredient to help slow that process down, reduces the shedding, and reinforces the hair follicles and nourishment in the scalp. So the scalp serums also have other ingredients that help with the hormone that causes a lot of shedding. It helps to turn those receptors off. So that's another way that helps with the shedding. It also has tons of peptides that are proven to help with hair regrowth. And I believe, no, I don't want to speak on that because I can't remember. I almost spoke too soon. But to show you guys the box again, this is the hair serum. It comes with 10, just like the skin serum, and comes with those 2 little dropper caps as well. And of course, I like to give my clients the rest of the serum so they can massage it in. Where is it? A lot of different plant extracts. Oh, yes, and copper. The copper tripeptide 1 is what I was thinking of, that I couldn't remember if it was in here, but I've been studying about it recently, so obviously it's in there. With this help, if you're working with Fitzpatrick 4 and 5 to help reduce the possibility of hyperpigmentation, absolutely, yes. I would also get them on a tyrosinase inhibitor prior to treatment if you're going to be doing any dot plasma on them. They need to be on a really good, strong tyrosinase inhibitor prior to treatment for a few weeks. That's what I always do with anyone that is possibly prone to hyperpigmentation or hypopigmentation. And always spot test everyone. Always, always, always spot test everyone, even your FITS ones. Some of them can have a tendency for pigmentation issues. They're not exempt just because they're a FITS 1. But yes, this can definitely help with the discoloration and preventing pigmentation issues. So that's awesome, because we can attack the pigmentation from so many different angles now. We can help with internal vitamin C. We can help with pre-treating them with a tyrosinase inhibitor. Antiage has an amazing one. I'm hoping that our manufacturer is going to be coming out with one as well. I've talked to them about that. And so pre-treating, and then we have the serum for during treatment and after treatment, and then the supplements internally, and then they need to continue with their serums after as well. Once the dots fall off. Anyway, talk about all that in training. But that is, yeah, so copper tripeptide is really, really good for scalp health, hair follicle health, and encouraging hair regrowth. I want to post links to studies on the PDRN and how, let's see if I can go through these really quick. So I have a study that talks about how PDRN, it activates adenosine A2A receptor, and that is what is helping to stimulate collagen synthesis, and that's what leads to improved texture and reduced fine lines and wrinkles. So there's a study on that, and just to read a snippet, this process involves the suppression of inflammatory pathways like NF-κB and the upregulation of collagen promoting factors such as CTGF. So I will post a link to that study that shows how PDRN helps to stimulate collagen production. And another study about anti-inflammatory benefits. PDRN reduces inflammation by decreasing the expression of pro-inflammatory cytokines, which promotes a balanced cytokine environment, which is essential for repair and rejuvenation. So I will post a link to that study for those of you science nerds that like to read studies. Also with angiogenesis, there's a study on this one. So PDRN enhances blood vessel formation by increasing vascular endothelial growth factor, which is really cool. And that is specifically what improves skin nourishment. That brings more blood to your skin and to your scalp, which brings more nutrients and more oxygen, like we discussed a minute ago, why that's so beneficial. And that promotes healing as well. So there's a study on that one, and we'll post that too. So the other study has to do with pigmentation issues and how PDRN can reduce hyperpigmentation by inhibiting melanin production through suppression of tyrosinase activity, which contributes to a more even skin tone. So I will post that study as well, because that is super cool. These are, let's see. And then I'm also going to post a link to the supplements that I recommend, so you guys can have that. I have a whole new section in the training coming soon about nutrition and skin health and supplementing. So that's going to be really beneficial. I'm super passionate about nutrition and how it relates to skin health and just overall health and anti-aging in general. I'm kind of an amateur biohacker, so I follow a lot of these big biohackers, like Brian Johnson. He's reversed his aging like 20 years. It's pretty remarkable what he's done. So I follow people like that. And of course, I like to read studies. So if you guys have any questions, I think I missed a question when I was talking about the studies. I thought I saw a question come up and then I looked and it wasn't there anymore. So Mike, let me know if I missed any questions. And if you guys have any questions, please post them. And we'll have a couple of minutes of Q&A if you guys have more questions. I'm going to be adding the, we're all caught up in questions. Awesome. I'm going to be adding the O2 Skin Pro spray to our store very soon. I'm placing an order for those today. I specifically use the O2 Skin Pro for helping with the absorption of the numbing agent before I do dot plasma. I spray the skin after dot plasma to promote anti-inflammatory and healing benefits to get the skin in a healing state as fast as possible. And I also use it throughout plasma channeling now. And then I also use it for cleansing the scalp. So I have a hydrofacial machine, and those of you that have hydrofacial know that, oh, you're welcome to Luminous Skin Studio. I think that's Heather, so you're welcome. But if you have a hydrofacial machine or any kind of hydrodermabrasion machine, and you know how to cleanse the scalp with that machine, I like to do a scalp cleanse before I start scalp treatments because I want to get any buildup out, any dead skin out. So, excuse me, I will have my clients come in like a few days to a week before their first scalp treatment, and we'll do a scalp cleansing treatment with the O2 Skin Pro because that just has so many anti-inflammatory benefits, healing benefits. It gets the scalp ready to start absorbing all of these serums and getting ready for the plasma channeling treatments. Oh, I had a question. This came up a few times now. People asking if the plasma channeling damages the hair, and it does not. I knew that it didn't because I've done it, but I got so many of these questions. I was like, did I ever ask the manufacturer about that? And I couldn't remember. So I asked them again, and they said, no, it does not damage the hair. Do I know of any good numbing cream? Yes. If you go to our plaxelplasma.com website. We sell TKTX, but they don't allow us to list it as TKTX. So you have to look for gold numbing cream, green numbing cream, clear numbing spray, and blue numbing gel. Those are the 4 that we have. If you want to get more information about those, which is not on our main site, you can go to our Square site, which is plaxelplasma .square site, I think. Let me double check that really quick. We are able to sell those in our Square site, but we can't sell them from our main page because it's a numbing and it's considered a medical product, and they don't allow medical sales on our main webpage. TKTX comes from China, and it is illegal in most places, so just make sure you can use it before you buy it because we are not responsible. And if you do use it, be very careful with it. Don't use it over large areas just to avoid lidocaine toxicity, because it does have very high amounts of lidocaine, depending on which one you get. Let me get that link really quick. The TKTX is at plaxelplasma.square.site. And you can also message us through our website if you can't remember that, or you just need to know where to find it. If you have several things that you need to get from us and you don't want to place an order on the Square site and pay for shipping and then place an order on our main site and pay for shipping, that's why we have it listed as gold massage cream, green massage cream, clear massage spray, which is a secondary numbing, and blue massage gel, which is also a secondary numbing. That spray numbing is freaking phenomenal. It's great if you are in the middle of dot plasma and they suddenly start feeling it and can't stand it. Spray some of that over everything and they'll be numb in just a couple minutes. So it's an awesome secondary numbing. Yeah, we'll create a collection for numbing to make it easy to find in our store. We just have to be really careful how we word it so that we don't get in trouble with our credit card processing company, because they don't allow medical sales and they consider that medical. So yes, TKTX is an amazing, amazing numbing. If you guys search for it on other websites, just know that you might be getting a knockoff brand. There is a company that has tried to copy the main TKTX website. And we have cheaper prices than the main website because we order it in bulk. And then you, of course, don't have to pay the exorbitant amount of shipping that comes from China. So that's a benefit of getting it from us. If you find it on Amazon, it's usually fake. The main TKTX company does not sell on Amazon. And there are a lot of knockoff websites. So just be careful of that if you decide to not purchase it through us. I don't care. Just make sure you get authentic numbing that's not a knockoff, because you'll be really disappointed if you think you have the real stuff and it's not working. Anyway, I don't know if we have any other questions, but we have a lot of exciting things coming. If you're waiting for skincare, know that it's coming. If you have issues, questions about your orders being delayed, let us know. I think Black Friday stuff is caught up, but we are waiting on our shipment of pens to come in. I believe we have 3 left at our current pricing if you still need a pen. And after those 3 pens are sold, our pricing will increase. And just cost for everything has gone up, unfortunately. So we have to increase our pricing. And then, yes, skincare, if you have questions about any of your orders, just let us know. So some questions about pricing. So the pen currently is $29.95. Yes, just under $3,000. It is actually going up to $49.95. So it's increasing quite a bit. We will be including all of the new tips. We'll be including some of the new serums in that package, and a couple of other really cool perks will be in the new pricing, because I hate to do a price increase and just say, oh, cost of stuff's gone up and then not give you any other perks to it. So there will be some really awesome freebies included with the price increase because that just makes sense to me. So also I was going to mention, I can't remember what I was going to mention. Yeah. So the $29.97 price, sorry, I said $29.95, it's $29.97. We were saying that it was going to be available to the end of Friday, which is probably what's going to happen because the last 3 pens are going to sell really fast. Our stock always does. And that order is on its way right now. So if you're still waiting for a tracking number, we should have that for you next week. And but again, if you have any questions, just message us and or leave a comment here before we stop going live, and I'll answer it for you here live. And I will plan on doing another live on Monday to talk about more of the serum ingredients. And also, really quick, I wanted to let you guys know about these. I have more stock of these coming in. So if you purchased the hair bundle that comes with 3 of these and the 3 scalp massagers and the scalp serums and the hair tips, more of this is coming. And those shipments will get sent out ASAP, but just let us know again if you have questions. This is the scalp massager, and this is a home tool. Can't believe I almost forgot to talk about this today because I'm so excited about it. But it comes in this little box here. It is rechargeable. It comes with a little cord, and this is the scalp massager. I like to include this for my clients doing a package of hair treatments with me, or scalp treatments. Just because they can use this at home with their home serum that is inside of here. By the way, this is all clinically studied, and we have the study posted inside of training if you want to read about the study results. That this is a shampoo, conditioner, and serum that your clients can use at home. It's very effective, but they can put that serum inside of here and then apply it as they're massaging their scalp with this here. And when you turn it on, it has red LED light, and I know you guys can't feel this, but it does microcurrent and vibration. It also has blue light, and then it has red and blue. If you want the benefits of red and blue, which looks purple. This mode doesn't have the vibrations, but anyway, this is super awesome for your clients to be using at home to enhance the benefits of the serum. They can use it if you want to give them professional serum. They can put that in here too, but they can also put their own serum in it that you supply in that kit. So anyway, that's the scalp massager. I'm so excited about it, and it feels so good when you're doing it. It feels awesome. Very relaxing. So I like to give them one of these, and I also like to give them one of these to get started with their hair treatment package with me. And then they'll love this and they'll come back and get more of it. So that's a great way for you guys to purchase and resell these and make some money. And these will be available in our wholesale. When we get our wholesale accounts up and running, these will be available at a wholesale price for you so that you can buy and resell them. And of course, there will be discounts on everything else as well. And our treatment serums are only available to professional skincare providers, medical professionals, etc. So you'll have to provide your license number when you apply for a wholesale account so that we can check that. And I think that is all I have for today, but I will be going live again on Monday for more information about the new products and all of the changes and the rebrand from Plaxel to Lux, and I'll just keep you guys updated. If you have any topics that you'd like to request that I discuss, let me know, and I will see you guys next week. Have a oh yes, and then student-only live trainings are coming soon. So if you want to get access to all of the lives, public and private, definitely become a student. Message us on our website on how to become a student, and Mike will help you out. And you'll have a wonderful rest of your week. Have a great weekend, and I will see you here. Thank you, Dina. I'll see you guys here on Monday. Bye. Thank you, Heather. Thank you, Dina. See you guys later.